positive psychology and eudaimonia with a background of some kids that are maybe crying and shouting. We'll see. The two important themes that I will try and speak about in this note. It's Hedonia on one hand, and eudaimonia. In a way, they seem to be opposite, but my feeling is that it's best when they go hand in hand and they uh, contribute, so to say, to the maximum joy, happiness, and flow of the individual. Hedonia is very much about um, pleasures, sensations, a massage, good feelings, a swim, being in the sun, the moment. Eudaimonia is long term as opposed to short term, achievement, meaning, authenticity, um, and values, and caring and giving. Hedonia seems to be more selfish, and eudaimonia altruistic, about the others, about transcendence, about kindness, and signature strengths, and so much more. Uh, in the formula proposed, advanced in Flourish, a book by the father of positive psychology, Martin Seligman, um, we have PERMA, PERMA, and it's an abbreviation, but it also sounds like a pyramid because we have as necessary. We need pleasures. We can't concentrate only on the long term, only in the future, and only about others, and be miserable ourselves. So a balance has to be found. And so the basis would be P, pleasure, engagement, relationships, meaning and achievement. And the meaning is given by the other, so to say, doing acts of kindness, by volunteering and getting involved with family, friends. Family and friends are in fact the two main factors when asked. The happiest people mention family and friends as the main pillars, the main um, reasons they are happy. And indeed, the eudaimonia would be getting involved with these, with family and friends, and the others. It's true that, uh, as Tal Ben Shahar, the Harvard professor of positive psychology, who has the most popular lectures ever, positive psychology, um, emphasizes that doing good is the most selfish thing you can do, on one hand. So when you do good, when you get involved with and perform acts of kindness, random kindness if possible, um, it comes back to you. They've studied various acts that bring happiness. They give people money to go to films, to buy ice cream, go to I'm saying, well, the Disneyland or whatever, but entertainment parks, and some participants in this test were supposed to do acts of kindness. Those who were involved in acts of kindness did good, were happier and over a longer term than the rest. But then there's also the fact that we need to be concerned with our own happiness, because it's not selfish, because if one is miserable, those around are affected. So it's not a question of I need to be um, altruistic and never think about me. It's wrong, because if you never think about me, let me be miserable and let the others be happy. Well, it's an oxymoron, because the others won't be. So one needs to be selfish in that sense and be concerned with oneself, because if not, a negative person will just will just have negativity to share, so to say, instead of positivity, and this will result in misery, which is contagious, as well as positivity, and we need three positive acts, events, so to say, things to counteract one negative one. So, in other words, if you want the others to be positive around you, you have to be positive yourself and care for yourself. Also, Tal Ben Shahar said we need to treat ourselves as we tend to treat others. We forgive someone who breaks a glass when he's visiting, but we are so unforgiving with ourselves very often. So we need to again find a balance.